A teacher. hmm Now, there's a word that you might think it's very simple, and also a profession that might not mean a lot to you, might not be as good as a pilot or an engineer or a construction worker even. Yeah, but that's where you're wrong. You see, a teacher is actually a person who does far more than just telling people some information or educate them. There's far more things about a teacher that we might not be aware of. You see, a teacher is a person who actually does a lot of work. And I'm talking about a good teacher, because teachers are, most of the time, they're underestimated for what they do. You think like when a teacher has a holiday, then like the kids, they have it good, but no. No, you see what a teacher has to do, and this is one of the most important parts. And I believe that if we look at what a teacher does, it actually helps us to become better in our own lives at whatever we do. You see what a teacher, I'm sorry, I'm actually being distracted at people walking on a cycling road. Yeah, they're fucking stupid. Why the hell would you do that? Anyways, one of the most important part that a teacher is supposed to do is to prepare. Now, preparation is key to almost everything. If you have no preparation, you are doomed to fail. I should even name this podcast Preparation, because it's not just about a teacher. So you see, a good teacher needs to prepare this material. You can compare it like being a stand-up comedian. If a stand-up comedian doesn't prepare his jokes, doesn't write it down, then the audience will not be laughing at anything he's telling. He will not know what's funny and what's not. So next to preparing, he needs to practice as well. But let's leave practice out for now and look at the preparation. You see, if there's no material at all, then students will just sit there and learn nothing new at all. They will keep looking at you like, come on, man, we're here. You should do something. It will show off how insecure you are, and you need to be confident. Now, how are you confident as a teacher? Simple, and in any other job as well. When you prepare. When you prepare, you will know what to do. This is key to being successful at your job. In this case, as a teacher, but I'm sure it will serve a purpose in many other professions. You have to be able to know what to do. You need to be prepared. I believe there was a saying once that preparation is already half the work done. I personally believe, and I've noticed myself, that if you prepare well, it's actually 90% of your work already done, because there's so little else you need to do and pay attention to. You almost don't need to do anything, but just use as little energy as possible. This is the secret of being well prepared. Of course, preparation itself is the most work, because you need to sacrifice a lot of energy into your work, because it is the most important part of your job to make sure that there's actually structure in your day, to make sure that you, here it comes again, are grounded, as well as your students. When you are confident, your students will be confident. You will be calm. Your students will be calm. You see? Instead of, teaching and floating from point A to G to V, or going to Z and then back to B again. So you have to kind of see it like this. Preparation is kind of like a strategy plan mapped out for you, so that whenever there will be anything go wrong, you will have many fallbacks. So prepare for everything. Even prepare for when things might go wrong, or when some exercises take less time than you thought. If it takes more time, then you will always win. You have nothing to lose. But it's better to prepare 10 or 20 exercises instead of planning just the 3. Alright, so this is the very first part of what a teacher is supposed to do. In the upcoming podcasts, I will come up with the other parts. And it's going to be quite a lot, because I myself, as a teacher, have learned a lot, and I've developed as well. It's a very interesting profession, and one everyone should have at least tried in his life. And only then will you find out what a teacher really means. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next podcast.